Hello, it is Wednesday, November the 13th. It's a little chilly and cloudy out here. I'll just wait for some people to log in. Once you've logged in, just say hello, and then we'll have a little chat, and then I'll do some readings today. Hi, Tiffany, how are you? I'm just gonna wait for a few people to log in, and then we'll get started. Where are you logging in from, Tiffany? I'm in Toronto area. Very chilly. The weather's just turned. We've had lovely weather for November. Then a quick reminder, winter's on its way. Winter is on its way. While we're waiting, if you have any questions, Tiffany, you can just type it in the box there. I'd be happy to answer that for you. If you have any questions about mediumship, development, anything at all, I'd be happy to share some information with you. Hi, Jackie, how are you? If anyone has any questions, let me know. I was going to just share for a minute some of the services that I offer and some of the classes I offer. I was just going to wait for a few more people to log in. And I was also going to chat just for a couple minutes about the full moon in Taurus, which is this Friday. Hi, Valerie, how are you? So let me know if you have any questions. I can answer them for you, or I'll do my best to answer them. I don't know if anyone experienced this, but I had the strangest, hi Shannon, I had the most lucid dream ever last night. It's like I thought I was there. I had a dream about a church in Mexico. I will actually want to look it up to see if the name I got is actually the name of a church in Mexico. It was quite interesting. I remembered every single detail, and I did exactly the advice that I give you guys, is speak it or record in your cell phone or write it down. So I grabbed my cell phone as soon as I opened my eyes, and I just spoke exactly what I saw and what happened. So now I just got to kind of sit down, do a little bit of research, and just kind of evaluate or reflect on what that all means right now at this particular time in my life. So I thought that was fascinating. I've only had, oh boy, when was that? 10 years ago, I had a dream about, I guess it wasn't really Mexico, but I had a dream about the Lady of Guadalupe, and there was a message there for me to go to Arizona. So as soon as I had this feeling around Mexico, I had this like feeling that this is a really important message I have to sit down and take my time to reflect on. So I'm going to do that later this afternoon. Has anyone else been having, hi Ashley, has anyone else been having like really lucid dreams lately? And then it was so funny because I thought, oh, I'm going to just check out my horoscope for the full moon coming in Taurus. And the very first thing the lady said is, you're going to have a lot of lucid dreams and downloads. I'm like, hello, it's already happening. And if you do know with full moons and things like that, the influence of the moon can start, a few days before. And then the influence continues until the next new moon, which is kind of interesting. Just to keep that in mind with things that you're being affected by. Hi there. Hi, Nikki. How are you? So I thought I would just share some of the services that I do offer. I feel like I don't mean to be ego. I don't like to talk about myself. So this is hard, but I'm going to do it because Spirit told me to do this. So some of the services that I offer are mediumship one-on-one readings. I can do that for you to connect with your loved ones. I also do that, and I've done readings just connecting to my clients' pets. So I do that, and I've been quite successful with connecting with pets. I do pets on the other side, as well as pets alive right now. If you have some concerns about your pets, what they're feeling, what they're going through, I also do that. I also do some soul readings. I do something called life path readings, where you will share I can't talk today, I'm sorry. You'll share with me a certain block you might have right now in your life journey. It could be career, it could be relationships, it could be anxiety, whatever it is. And then we walk through that together, and I help you to release that block in your life. I also do life coaching, and I do, I don't have this on my website yet, but I also do crystal healing and spiritual healing, which I just love. Healing is right up my alley, so I do offer that also. So if there's any particular need that you have in kind of the metaphysical, spiritual world, you're more than welcome to kind of email me, and we could just have like a short little consultation, and I can assist you in finding the service that would be best for you. I've had a variety of clients, lots in the US, the UK, Canada, Singapore, Africa. So it's kind of expanding. I love it, where my clients are coming from. And usually my clients are word of mouth. Some of my clients or students do find me. They're just looking for a medium, and they want one near the city where they live. And then there I am, and we're a good fit. So that's just awesome. In terms of classes, I offer beginners development as well as advanced, and I offer mentoring. So those are also available to you. I will start my development classes again in January, the end of January, because I'm going to be going to Australia for the holidays. So I'm leaving in a few weeks. Yeah, so I wanted to share that. And the other thing I wanted to share too is just about my websites. My website's wendydiangelo.com. And I'm going to offer, if you're interested, I'll even offer gift certificates if you'd like to buy a reading for someone in your family. I'm going to post that in the next few days. I'm going to offer that service too. All right. Any questions? Hi, Glinda. How are you? Any questions, anybody? Because I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you may have about anything. Services I offer, the difference between one-on-one mediumship or platform work. I'm open to anything. Working with animals, anything at all. But I'll just wait for a minute to see if anybody has a question. And then I'm just going to talk a bit about the full moon in Taurus, and it's on Friday, and the time is, I'm just checking the time, 4:28 p.m. my time, so Eastern time. And my husband's a Taurus, so I'm going to be watching him like a hawk to see how this influences him. I love Tauruses, very grounded, down to earth. They love kind of the physical pleasures of life and eating well and all those things, very stable. Perfect kind of partner for me being an air sign. I'm like airy fairy up in the air. He just kind of grounds me and gets me back to reality. He's very good with abundance and money. He just kind of, it just follows him. It just drops out of the sky. It lands in his hands. I've never seen anyone who has so much abundance in terms of physical money around them as my husband. If he loses it, it comes back. If he gives it away, it comes back twofold. It's the most amazing thing to watch. I think it rubs off on me a bit. I usually have, fairly good luck with money, but I think it's coming from my husband. So this time with the full moon in Taurus, it's all about embracing stability and abundance with a focus on wealth, income, material possessions in the physical world. So it can be things like you've got to be aware of like your emotions. With any kind of full moon, there's kind of that unpredictability with your emotions. So just be aware of your emotions, make sure you're grounded, don't react, respond. And I have to admit I've been having some kind of mood swings lately. I'm like, ooh, what's wrong with me? Why am I feeling this intensity? And I feel it's with the full moon coming. So I just want you to be aware of that. And some other things to think about, you know, there'll be changes. There might even be some surprises you weren't being prepared for, but always remember, and I might always have this positive mindset, any changes are helping you to move forward on your journey. So it might not seem like that at the moment, but it will be part of kind of your awakening process, helping you along your journey. So it is a good time to kind of to be introspective and just reflect on what's happening, how you're feeling, let go of things that no longer serve you. So for example, if you have beliefs or feelings that you've been carrying around for too long about, you know, oh, I'm never going to have money, I'm never going to be able to manifest this, blah, blah, blah. Time to let go of all those feelings that might be blocking you or holding you back. And that can be in terms of, you know, material wealth. It can be in terms of relationships. Doesn't this relationship serve me, or is it holding me back? So all those kinds of things are really important. So journaling and meditation is really important. I just jotted down here, I want to remember. Okay. And 3 of the crystals that I would recommend to either meditate with, wear, you could put near your, on your nightstand, under your pillow, would be rose quartz for the healing of the heart, letting go of what doesn't serve you. So that would be really important. Where's my rose quartz? And there's my beautiful little rose quartz there, my angel. And also another one would be malachite, a green stone, supports emotional breakthroughs and heart healing. So that's another very nice stone. And this is a beautiful one too. This is pyrite. I just bought this one recently. This is pyrite, and it attracts wealth and abundance and helps you to manifest financial goals. So you can meditate with those. If you have any kind of jewelry with any of those crystals on, you could wear those, put them under your pillow, all those things. Affirmations are really good at this time. So think about what you want to manifest or bring into your life to feel more nurtured, secure, a sense of stability. What are the things that you feel you might be missing at this time and you want to bring more into your life? So that would be really important during this full moon. Does anybody have any questions? I'm open to questions. And you know me, I've been getting into this habit of using oracle cards. So I grabbed my Moonology oracle card deck, which I just love, with the full moon coming. So I'm going to pull a card for everyone. So the first card I'm just going to ask about something that we need to be aware of. Any particular blocks and how to let go. I just find it amazing, even for myself personally and clients I've worked with, how there can be these subconscious blocks we're just carrying from our childhood, etc. And once we kind of acknowledge them and kind of let them go, you just open up space for abundance and manifesting positive things in your life to come through. So I always take the opportunity during a full moon to release things that are no longer serving me. You know, we're humans, habits, bad habits sometimes. Sometimes things are just comfortable and you think, oh, I thought I dealt with that and that is done with. And then it just kind of creeps up again. So it's just showing you that you kind of haven't learned that lesson and it's something that you still have to release and get rid of. So what's something during this full moon audience members should be made aware of? I'm going to ask for something, you know, we that's in our subconscious. I'm going to ask that. Something that's kind of hidden, but would be important for us to kind of reflect on, to think about during this full moon in Taurus. All right, let's just see what comes up here. Oh, well, that's good. Everyone's going to like this one. So this one says the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. So that's awesome. yeah, so just reflect on that. I'm just reflecting on that. Let me just give me a moment here. And it reminds me a tough cycle of, the end of a tough cycle approaches. So we've done a lot of learning, understanding, a lot of change has gone through our lives. And now that cycle, the hard times or the challenges that we had to learn recently are leaving us. We're now starting a new cycle. So that for me, this is saying that we have the opportunity to manifest what we need, as long as we make sure, right, we're letting those things go. So totally connects to what I was talking about. So isn't that lovely? The end of a tough cycle. So there's that hope, new beginnings, change, raise your vibration. Yeah, let's go, raise that vibration. And I always feel that starting to kind of arise within me near the end of the year. And I'm thinking of a brand new year and all the things that are going to be accomplished. So, all right, so that was the first card. The other one, I'm just going to shuffle again, and this one's going to be a block during this time. So we need to be aware that, yeah, that tough cycle, it is ending. It is ending. We're almost dealt with that. And I feel after the full moon, you're going to start to see these tough things kind of just melting away. A new opening. Okay. So any kind of block at this moment, let's just see that we might want to be aware of. There we go. So that's a beautiful picture, by the way. And it just says a time for healing. So take that time to take care of yourself, to heal. Because remember, Taurus is very physical, right? Ground yourself to Mother Earth. Release what no longer serves you. Connect with that beautiful energy of nurturing and growth, harmony, interconnectedness with Mother Earth to begin that healing process. So take the time to heal. I find with myself, everyone say, oh yeah, healing. But then we just don't take the time to sit quietly, to walk in nature, to have a bubble bath, to eat healthier foods, to say affirmations. We're just so busy taking care of everyone else, we don't take care of ourselves. So a time for healing. So don't lose that time. Take advantage of that time. That's a block. Okay, a block moving forward with this full moon is not taking the time to allow yourself to heal, right? Slow down, smell the flowers. And I keep hearing music. Music's really important. I do this very often too. I'll wake up in the morning and I'll go to YouTube and I'll find a really nice meditative kind of music, and I'll just put it on in the background as I'm making my breakfast, as I'm cleaning the house, whatever. And it's just a lovely way to start the day, start that healing. All right, and then the next one I have, okay, let's say what will come through, what changes are possible when we acknowledge that the challenges are over, we change our mindset, we allow time for our healing. What kind of things can we expect? What kind of things will manifest with this full moon? All right, I'm really excited to see. All right. There we go. It says bring love into the situation. So what will you manifest? Not only self-love, love from people around you, love from divine source. So it's just, oh, this is so beautiful, because that love, first of all, I just want to say, that's what it's all about. It's all about love. So it's being able to recognize it, connect with it, and use it in your life. Well, how do you do that? Self-healing and a positive mindset And there it is. It's just right there for you. That's the blessing. That's the gift. And that's what's going to be coming through with the new moon in Taurus. That sense of, yes, I understand. Okay. So that sense of love will come through in your life in terms of security, abundance, feeling safe. And I'm getting an awful lot about the home. I keep getting the home, the home, the home, bringing love into the home, especially with Taurus. Taurus is all about the home, and having a loving space where you can enjoy all the simple pleasures in life, conversation, good food, all those, a comfy blanket, they want me to say, a cup of tea, all those things. So it's all about bringing the love into the home, into maybe any situation that you're thinking about. And love just gives you a new lens to look at things, because if you're coming from a place of love, you're more open to seeing things from a new perspective. And I say this to my children all the time, especially my eldest, who's a teacher, and you can get very frazzled with all the high needs of students these days. I say to her, all you got to do is teach from your heart. Teach from your heart, speak from your heart, listen to your heart, and you can never go wrong. You cannot. So there you go. Lovely. So those were the 3 cards for the full moon. Tough cycle is ending. Take the time for healing, and the reward or the blessing will be love will be brought into your situation. So beautiful. I just love these cards. Does anybody have, I hope that resonated with everybody. That resonated with me for sure, because I've just been dealing with some things that I need healing right now in my life. So I'm definitely taking that to heart and working on that. Does anybody have any questions or any comments? I see everyone. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Diana. You just want me to talk, talk your ear off. Any questions at all? I'm just trying to think. I said before some of you signed on that I've been having very lucid dreams. I don't know if anyone else is having that experience. And I tell you, I woke up and I remembered every single thing. And I'm just going to do a little bit of research. And it's interesting because my dream was about healing, because my dream was, this is so funny. But anyway, well, it's not funny actually. I'll just tell you the middle of my dream. So the middle of my dream is I was on this, I was on stairs, and I kept getting 100 stairs, 100 stairs, 100 stairs. And then I turned and I looked, and there was this most beautiful church. I knew I was in Mexico, and I needed to go into this church. So that was the kind of the gist of it, being taken to a church, which I had no idea I was going to be taken there in this dream. And all of a sudden I was there on that church. I thought I was going with a group of people. That group of people did not come with me. I went there on my own. So I can feel for me that this is just another part of my journey, somewhere that I need to go on my own, which I feel personally it's about healing for me. So I've got to connect with my guides about that. But I was like, whoa. So I know this is about a journey, and it's about healing for me, and a journey that I need to do alone, which is quite interesting because it kind of connects to those cards that I just pulled, those oracle cards. All right. So just a reminder, when I connect with spirit, I do spirit directed. If you can take 80 to 100% of what I say, please say yes in the comments. Again, I just want to remind you, I am human. I can kind of pull the information wrong or misinterpret it. So be patient. Let me know if you can't take it. That's okay. I'll go back and I'll clarify. I do what I do is I do with the highest integrity, just to kind of get the message out there, let people learn a little bit more about mediumship. It is my calling. I was meant to do this. If you would like to like my videos, that would be awesome, just to kind of get my message out there. Again, I do this with the highest integrity. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to connect with your loved ones in spirit. It is a privilege indeed. And during these interactions, healing goes around for everyone. Audience members, even if you don't receive a one-on-one reading with me, for the person that receives the reading, there's healing. There's healing for the spirit communicator as well as myself. So it's just a beautiful, beautiful experience. So thank you so much for this opportunity. Okay. And you're going to notice I'm just going to kind of scribble with my pen. I'm just trying to clear my mind from all the things I was talking about with the full moon and all that. So just give me one moment here. Okay. Just like me, everyone else can take a deep breath and just relax. You don't have to push your energy to me. You don't have to grab at anything. Just surrender and let it happen. The more open and positive you are, the easier it'll be for me to receive the information. And one of my intentions today too is to get messages for anyone that's been on here who's never received a message. I would love to be able to get a message for you today. That's going to be my intention. Okay. And remember also that you can talk to your loved ones in spirit on your own. All right. Okay. I just saw the name Glinda. Hi, Glinda. Is she still there? She's off my screen now. I don't know if I've ever given you a reading before, Glinda. Now I'm going to, I just said spirit direct and I'm doing client, but my eye was just drawn to that name, Glinda. Glinda, do you have a father in spirit? I just want to see if I'm connecting with her. Could you just confirm if you have a father in spirit? I know I have a male for sure. I'm just going to see if she's still here. She's still here. Just Glinda. I'm going to see if she's... Oh, darn, I'm not seeing her. Maybe she just... Okay. So I'm just going to leave that until I see her to confirm that she's here. Okay. Just give me one more moment. Okay. I feel that I have, I'm going to say younger man. Definitely not a boy. And I want to say older than teenager. I'm just going to put the age, let's say about 39 to 45, kind of in that range. And I feel that this young man has some kind of connection to the military or was interested in the military. I just have this strong connection to the military with this young man. I don't know. I know like almost like maybe possibly like maybe even like a cadet. He's correcting me. He's saying something like army, like the army, like the army, like tanks, like the army, like tanks. Okay. He's talking about his friends, his team. My team, my friends. It's almost like he's giving me memories of like when you go to like boot camp. You know, when you go through boot camp and you do like all these challenges you have to go through. That's what he's showing me. He's showing me memories of that, like going through the boot camp, like going under fences, going over obstacles, going through muddy puddles. He's just showing me all these obstacles. Can anyone take a gentleman with a connection to the military? I'm just going to see if someone could take this. I feel like he's making a connection. It feels like his girlfriend. So it may have been someone that you had a connection with. It almost feels like, you know, and I'm seeing like love letters from a distance, keeping it. This is something that I need to do. Writing these letters. I keep seeing that. And he's making a reference to, like, I feel that it's girlfriend. Feels like girlfriend. Because they both seem like they're younger. And there's some kind of correspondence between the two of them with letters. And I feel that the person this message is for, they would still have those letters tucked away somewhere. You might even have forgotten about them, but they're tucked away somewhere. Can someone take this? Very specific. Letters tucked away. Okay. I feel like I'm getting, I'm also getting a connection like to the southern state. I feel it's the United States and it's the southern states. Like I'm getting kind of like the Carolinas, Kentucky. I don't even know if they're close, but I'm getting like the Carolinas, Kentucky. So I don't know if there is like a military, what would you call that? Like a military camp or location where anyone in the military would go. Okay, I'm gonna get one more little bit of information. Then if no one can take this, I'm just gonna leave it. Maybe it's gonna be somewhat for someone who watches this video later. Okay. And he's saying, my mom didn't want me to go. My mom didn't want me to go. That's what he's repeating. And he's just showing memories of kind of like tears. Oh, I don't understand. Why? And he's just saying, you know, this is something I need to do. Something I need to do. So I know that loyalty, dedication, all those things were really important to this gentleman because he felt it was something that he needed, like a calling. Let me put it that way. It was a calling. It was something that he needed to do. Yeah, and he's just, I'm just seeing he's packing his stuff and he's going. Okay. I keep getting Carolinas again. Okay. So I'm just going to leave that right there. If no one can take that, if someone can later, just let me know. Okay. I just keep getting the number 5. I'm just getting 5, 5, 5, 5. So I'm just going to put that number 5 out there. So this number 5 is significant. Let me just feel into what this 5 is about. I feel like it's 5 children. 5 children. It's an older gentleman. Very nice gentleman. Older. I want to say elderly. And he was like, don't say elderly. I don't like that word. Elderly, but a fine-looking gentleman. Okay, I'm going to say, you want me to say that? Isn't that funny? Oh, I can't see them? Oh, darn. People are responding, but I can't see them. Darn it. I don't know why this always happens to me. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do, how to get your response. Oh, darn it. I'm so sorry. If you did take that young man, you know what? I'm going to assume someone took the young man. I'm just not getting your, I've seen you've logged in, but I can't see your message saying yes or no. So sorry, just give me 1 minute and I'll come back to this gentleman. I'm just going to go back to that young man about the message. Okay, in case someone can take that message. Okay, let me just go back to him a minute. it's funny because this young man is saying in some way, he's saying, Mom, you were right. So there's something about being right about something. So I just wanted to share that. Let me just see what he wants to talk about. He's like, you were right about like the physical, what's he saying? The physical toll, the energy, how it was tough. He goes, you're right, Mom, it was tough. He's saying like, I romanticized what it was going to be like, and it wasn't like that at all. So you're right, Mom, you're right. So he's saying that message. What does he want to say about this young girl? He's thanking this young woman. It's like, thank you. Oh, isn't he so? He's saying, thank you for standing by your man. Thank you for doing that. It helped me to get through what I needed to do. So he's saying, if you're not aware of this, I'm confirming now. I'm acknowledging how I feel there were phone calls, how your voice, how your letters uplifted me and helped me to do what I needed to do. So I'm going to leave you with that message. Thank you very much. I'm still not seeing any response here. So, okay, let me go back to this other gentleman. I'll leave you with all his love. He's so funny. He's saying, yep, that's what it's like. Just like the military. Things you don't expect happen. All right. I'm just going to let him. Okay. Okay, I'm back to this other gentleman. So I'm about 555 children. He's acknowledging his wife. So I feel this is a partner. He's acknowledging his wife. I keep saying like white or gray hair, but the hair's beautiful. Beautiful white or gray hair. It's like, what beautiful hair you have. I don't know why he keeps highlighting that. His hair as well as his wife's hair. He keeps showing me gray hair, beautiful hair. Okay. Oh, what a lovely gentleman. You can tell that he's a little bit more traditional from the words he's using because he's saying, you know, I was sweet on my wife. He's saying like, I was sweet on her. I was sweet on her. Loved her. Sweet on her. He's just using words like that. Sweet on her. Never heard that before. Okay. They were married for a long time. Lots of years. He's just saying lots of years. Lots of years. It's funny, he's laughing, he's saying she learned how to cook. He's kind of like, thank goodness, because she learned how to cook during those times. So I feel that his wife was not maybe a good cook when they got married, but she learned to become a good cook because he's highlighting being a good cook, being a housewife, and she learned all those skills. And he's like, to a T. He's saying like perfect. He just keeps saying perfect. All right. He's talking about the children. He just keeps repeating the children. And he's just saying, you know, I'm proud of them. They grew up well. They're all settled in. They're living their lives. What more could someone ask for? He's just saying that, all settled in. Okay. Very calm gentleman, very matter of fact, very laid back. So I'm just getting him to share something else with me. It's funny, he's highlighting for me, it looks like it's a jar or like a canister. It looks more like a canister. It looks like it's made out of tin. He's highlighting a canister. and he's laughing, something to do with this canister, like money. Money was kind of put or saved in this little canister, and he's just laughing about that. And I feel this is something his wife would do. It's almost like would go shopping or grocery shopping, and any little change or little money left she'd put in this canister, would save it for special things. He's just showing me that. And he's smiling about that, and like little memories like that. Little kind of like sweet thing. That's how he's saying, like sweet. He keeps bringing sweet all the time. Sweet little things like that his wife would do, you know, to like, what's he saying? To make ends meet, to do special things for the kids, for the family. She's very, what's he saying? Like she's very, what's he saying? Sorry, I'm just trying to get the word. I'll ask him and he's saying, no, that's not the word. Like she's very, it's funny, like he's saying very creative, very intuitive. He's giving me those two things. Almost like she would know the needs of someone before they would almost know it. Okay. Something about his funeral. He's just talking about flowers. He's saying, thank you for the flowers. Something about the flowers. Thank you for the flowers. Thank you for the, he just keeps repeating that. And I'm just going to share the kind of flower I'm seeing. It looks like some kind of a lily. And he's thanking you for that. And I feel the words were said and then the lilies would put down. The lilies would put down. It's almost like people left or people were leaving, and then you took that moment to say the few words that you wanted to say to express your emotions, and putting down flowers. And he's thanking you for that. He's saying that I was there, that I was aware of the words that were so heartfelt. He's saying that. He's thanking you for that. Okay, and his message is just, you know, life continues. Life goes on, life continues. This is the way that it's meant to be. So it's like he's saying, release or clear yourself of, what's he saying? Release yourself of the burden of, I don't know what it is. It's almost like grief, of heartache. He just wants you to release yourself of those things. He just keeps saying, release yourself of all those things. And he's saying that this is just an organic part of life. This is the cycle of life. And he's just saying, you know, I want you to get to that kind of frame of mind, because that's going to help you to move forward in your life. And he's saying, that sounded a little blunt the way I said that. Okay, thank you. So he's saying, so that will help, that will allow you to experience life to the fullest. And for you to be able to offer your love and your nurturing heart to the family. Okay, thank you. He said that so well. Thank you, thank you. Very nice. So he's just saying that. And then he's like, take care of the 5, take care of the 5, 5, 5, 5. Just saying 5 again. Take care of the 5, take care of the 5. Okay, and I'm gonna leave you with all his love. I'm just gonna see, and I don't think I'm ever going to be able to give feedback. Okay. 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 I'm aware of a, boy, it sure feels like a golden retriever. So I'm going to say golden retriever. I would say a medium to large sized dog. I feel this dog is a male. And this dog has like a human name. I don't know if the name's Oscar, but I feel like it has like a male name, this dog. Okay, let me see what this dog wants to. very proud, this dog. It's like this dog is saying, you know, I was a, what are those dogs called? Like I was like an anxiety dog. Like he was a dog that had a purpose and a role to help, is it the owner or the family? To help people feel confident and relaxed and safe. So he's saying that, like he's proud of that. So I feel this dog had an important job in the household. And you know, he's even showing me, like he has like a special little vest that he wears. Some kind of vest that he's wearing. He's showing me this vest and he's showing me the leash, and that he knew what he needed to do. He keeps saying that. Like, I knew the route we were going. I knew what I had to pay attention. I knew what I was doing. He was saying I wasn't like any ordinary kind of dog that was like a pet. And something about he was trained. He's also saying that he was trained to understand scents. Like certain kind of scents, like would know like smoke, would know I don't know, foods. There's something about scents that's really important here. So he's just talking about the scents and how he was important in his training. No, and I wish I could see your responses, because if this wasn't the owner of this dog, this very likely could have been someone that would train these kind of dogs. Because this dog just keeps sharing with me how much respect they have for the person that trained them. A lot of respect, aware of their knowledge, the knowledge that they passed on to them. And they're just saying that they did it wholeheartedly, that he was chosen from the litter because he showed that, what is it? He showed kind of that empathy for like the litter, for people, and it was recognized in them that this was something that he would be a natural at doing. So let me just see what... Oh, and isn't that funny? My dog's just crying. Just give me one moment. I'm just gonna... Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. And he's just saying, lived a long life. I keep getting the number 11 connected to this dog. So it's possible that he lived to be 11 years old. And I feel there was quite an important, I've never had this before. I feel there was quite an important ceremony or funeral or some kind of memorial service for this dog. Like, I mean, I'm even seeing flowers. I'm seeing flowers. And I don't know if it's a casket that I'm seeing, but I'm seeing something. He was placed somewhere. And I'm even seeing flowers. And I also feel that words were spoken. Words were spoken about this dog. The family spoke about this dog. Okay. He's also saying something funny about his... I think it was his food dish, something about the food dish. There's some kind of pattern on it. I don't know, a pattern or a picture. I don't know why I'm getting like checkerboard kind of pattern, like a checkerboard and a bone. So he's just acknowledging some kind of pattern or image on his food dish. And he's just saying, I love that food dish. I love food time. I loved eating and getting the food. Okay. All right. I don't know if the family got another dog or not yet. but he's saying that, you know, he supports that. That's a good thing. Having that energy in the home. It's almost like he was another pair. He's getting like, I was another pair of hands. I was another pair of hands. He just keeps showing me how he worked in service for somebody, how important this was. All right. And he's just saying, you know, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the companionship. Thank you for the connection. Thank you for allowing me to, it's interesting. He's like saying, thank you for allowing me to fulfill my purpose. And I'm going to leave you with all his love. Wow. Lovely, lovely, lovely animal. Okay. Okay. Okay, I have a female. I feel that it's a mother in spirit. I feel like she had a wacky sense of humor. I've just got wacky sense of humor and so funny. As soon as I saw that, I just got an image kind of of Phyllis Diller. And there may be, I feel there's some connection to Phyllis Diller's hairdo. I think Phyllis Diller would wear like a wig, a kind of crazy kind of wig. So there's some connection between Phyllis Diller's hair and this woman's hair. So I don't know if there was a joke about that or she wanted to wear wigs, but there's something, she's making that connection between the hair. Okay. And she's just saying, you know, I never wanted to be put into a box. Never wanted to be put into a box. So I know she lived outside the box. She said, never wanted to be put inside a box. I did it my way. Okay. I feel she's referring, I feel it's a son. She's referring to her son. It's funny, and she's giving memories like I embarrassed my son a lot. Like when he was younger, something about embarrassing him. And she's like, I never meant to do that. I was just who I was. And I feel her son was more kind of conservative. Let's put it that way. And she's just acknowledging that. She's just saying he's a good boy. He's a good boy. And I feel that her son helped to take care of her because she's just making some connection to the son and taking care of her. She's just showing memories of being older, being at home, son coming and visiting, making sure everything's okay. Then I feel there was some, I don't know, he's just acknowledging a change. And then he's just, I'm hearing like nursing needed, a change in her health, and decisions had to be made there. And I feel that this mother, this woman could not make, it feels like she could not make decisions on her own. Decisions were made for her. There feels like some like lack of clarity for this woman in her later years, and some choices had to be made for her. Family members had to do that for her. It's just like, no, I don't feel a clarity there. So it feels like onset, like dementia, not recognizing people. Not recognizing. I just keep getting not recognizing people. So I feel that, I feel she was putting a long-term kind of facility to get the best care. And she's just coming through to acknowledge to her son that he made the right decision. Made the right decision. Because it weighs on him still. He feels that he let her down. I let you down. I let you down. And she's saying, don't be silly. You did what needed to be done. And she's talking about like you upheld your role. You had, it's interesting how she's saying that, like you upheld your role, what he needed to do. So she's saying, don't be silly. You did everything that you needed to do, even with the challenges there. It's like she's saying, you know, other people would have folded, not been able to make the hard decisions that you made. She's saying it just like that. So he made some hard decisions and she's acknowledging that. And she's saying, like, I love you for that. I love you for your strength. I love you for your strength. And it's interesting. She's saying, you know, a lot of people get hung up on all the actions. Oh, this was done, that was done. She's saying, no, that's of no significance on the other side. We don't even think of our passing. She says it's so ironic that the living spend so much time going over in their mind. Oh, I did this. I made this decision. I hope she was comfortable. I hope this. She's like, no, that's not even in our minds. What we do remember is the intention and the love and the care. And she's like, she's saying, like, let this be a lesson for everybody. It's about the love. It's about the intention. It's about the care. It's about taking the time. That's what we remember. It's the connection of family and the unconditional love. That's what's in my heart. That's what connects me to you. It's not about decisions and doing this and that and was it the right thing and this and no. That is of no significance. It is gone. We don't even think about that at all. So I'm hoping that message can get to her son and family members, because she just keeps talking about the heart, the heart, the heart, the loyalty, the dedication, the love, the kindness, the nurturing. Those are all the things she keeps bringing up. That's what's remembered within my heart. That is what I took in. So she's saying it just like that. Just lovely. Okay. Very passionate lady, very passionate. She's just, you know, she just, important message. She just keeps repeating that. So I don't know if he's having a hard time grieving. She just keeps saying that to me. Just keep, okay, I gave that it was important message. And then she's just going on. She's just saying about, I feel that he visits her. And she's just saying, I know that. I know when you're there. And she's just saying, you know, I'm supporting you in all the things that you need to do to get through that process. I'm supporting you with that. So never question anything that took place. She's just saying that again. I'm here to support you and to confirm I'm happy, I'm healthy, I love you. That's why I'm here. And she's like, never ever question yourself again. Stop doing that. Stop it. Okay. And what is she talking about here? It's interesting, like she's showing me, what is she showing me? Like pajamas or a blanket? Something of significance here. I'm seeing slippers, pajamas, like flannel pajamas and slippers and a blanket. And it's a male. It's a male. Is this hers? Okay. I almost feel like she's bringing in, I wish I could get confirmation of this to make sure that I'm on the right track here, but she's showing me an elderly gentleman with her. It's interesting. She's just saying, it's interesting. She's saying like, he's healing, he's healing. So I almost feel that this elderly gentleman may have just recently arrived on the other side. So there's something about healing. And I'm so sorry because I can't quite, I don't want to question myself. At first I thought that this elderly gentleman was still here, but I'm just not getting that clear from, maybe alive. Because I just get them like, kind of like walking around, not even like walking, kind of shuffling in slippers, in flannel pajamas and like a house coat and a blanket, like doing a lot of sleeping, healing. Okay. Okay. All right. She's just saying aware of that, aware of that. She just keeps saying all is well, all is well. That's like the overall message. All is well with her, all is well. And I'm going to leave you with all her love. And I'm so sorry that I could not see the messages. If there's anything that you would like to share, you're welcome to put it on my YouTube channel, or you're welcome to email me. And if I can reconnect with your loved one, I will try and do that for you. So my email is wendy.d'angelo@gmail.com. If you'd like to just reach out and say, yes, you're talking to my loved one, I would be happy to connect with you in that way. Or just to get the confirmation that I was on the right track there. And I apologize. I don't know why this happens. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. So I don't know if I'm pushing buttons or it's a glitch with Facebook Live. So we'll see what decisions I make next week, if I'll do the same thing on Facebook Live, or maybe I have to come to Zoom. So thank you again, everybody. I'm just trying to think of the messages. So just remember the messages that you heard. There'll be healing in those messages for everyone. A reminder that our souls are eternal. You can reach out and connect with your loved ones at any time you like. I offer services. If you'd like to connect with me on one-to-one, you can go to my website and have a look there. And just in closing, I would like to remind everyone to keep your heart brave and your imagination wild, because anything is possible. So lots of love. Thank you for being patient. I'm so sorry about the glitch with the responses, and I'll see you all next week. Take care. Lots of love.